Aloha! Aloha everyone, welcome back to my garden on this beautiful Sunday morning here on Oahu. For those of you who are tuning into my channel for the first time, mahalo for stopping by. My name is Kelly, I'm an orchid lover from Hawaii, and I love taking all of you along with me on my orchid adventures. Take a look at my recently bloomed, no ID, deep purple, beautiful dendrobium. Such a gorgeous color. Anyways, I just wanted to show you guys this before I start my video, and today's video is about the upcoming Hilo Orchid Show. So I have been talking about this show for the past several months. If you guys have been watching my videos, you guys know. So this is for those of you who are still on the fence, debating whether or not you should go, and I'm gonna tell you guys why you should attend this show. It is an amazing show. It has gotten better every year. I've gone for the last 3 years. Just in case if you guys haven't seen it yet, I have done videos for the last 3 years. And I do plan on doing one again this year for those of you who are not able to attend. But for those of you who are still debating whether or not you want to make the trip, I'm going to tell you guys why it is so worth it. So it has gotten better every year that I have gone, and I believe this year is going to be the best yet. It is bigger, there's more vendors. I believe there's 2 from the mainland this year. One is Orchid Web, and it was so funny last year because I had no idea who Jason Fisher was. So when I approached him, I asked him if he was okay with being on video. Little did I know, he's like a YouTube star, and I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Jason Fisher. Anyways, they're gonna be there again this year, and I think another nursery from California. I'll put the name on the screen, and I'm gonna also put the list of vendors on the screen as well, because I'm not gonna be able to name all of them, but I am gonna tell you guys about the ones that I do know. So a lot of these nurseries that go to this show, they're either wholesale only, not open to the public, or they don't have a website. So this is like your only opportunity to purchase orchids from some of these vendors. One vendor in particular, so I didn't buy this orchid at the orchid show, the Hilo Orchid Show, but the person who made this orchid, Ben Oliveros, his nursery is called Orchid Eros. He's going to be a vendor there. He does sell online, but he doesn't ever sell blooming plants. He sells, I believe, like seedlings. So I got this one at a Orchid Society meeting a couple of years ago as a tiny little plant. So I didn't want to disturb this one. I didn't want to take it out of its pot. So this is a pot in a pot, and it has new growth, and it has gotten really big. It hasn't flowered for me yet, but I can't wait until it does. Let me show you guys what this one is called. So here's the tag. Cattleya bicolor crossed with Cattleya Allen Condo. And if I can find what the flower looks like, I'll go ahead and put it on the screen as well. But like I said, this one has not bloomed for me yet, but it is growing really nicely. There are some new roots in there. Love those green tip roots. And like I said, it has a new growth, so it is doing really well. And again, I got this from Orchid Arrows, and they're going to be a vendor at the show, and they're going to be selling blooming plants. He had an amazing display last year. Oh my gosh, he had so many beautiful orchids on display. And throughout this video, I'll put some video clips of the last 3 years so you guys can see what the show is about, and all of the beautiful orchids that was there. Like I said, I do have videos from all 3 shows, so if you guys haven't watched it, go and check it out, or even if you already watched it, you can go back and look at it again. Anyway, so again, Orchid Arrows is going to be there, owner Ben Oliveros. This one right here, this one I did buy at the Hilo Orchid Show, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looked like when it was in bloom. I'll go ahead and put a video clip of that on my screen along with the name. And this one, I believe this one also came from Ben Oliveros. I can't remember, guys, but this one I got last year, and I'm pretty positive it's from Ben. Anyways, it is beautiful, huge flowers. I'm trying to remember, Tenebrosa, I think. I don't want to pull the tag out because they're so hard to put back, but I will put the name on the screen for you guys to see. Okay, never mind. I was able to get the tag out easily. Hopefully this is focusing so you guys can see. So that is the name. It is a beautiful, beautiful orchid. Sorry guys, it is really, really noisy here. Anyways, you don't normally see orchids like this here on Oahu, or they're not even available to order. I haven't seen them at any of the nurseries here. So if you guys want orchids like this, the Hilo Orchid Show is probably going to be your best opportunity, and you're going to be able to bring the orchids back with you, either here on Oahu or if you live on one of the outer islands, because they're going to have the Department of Ag on site to inspect your plants. They're going to give you a little piece of paper that you're going to take with you on the plane. That way they don't stop you and confiscate your plants, because that would be like absolutely horrible, right? So make sure if you guys attend the show, get that plant or plants inspected so you don't have any issues. It's not all the time that they stop you, but last year I did get questioned. The year before that I didn't, so it's better to be safe than sorry. Another one that I got while in Hilo, again, not at the show, but it was from Carmela Orchids. It is called a green veil dressy, and it is the one back there. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. And again, I will put a video of what it looked like when it was in bloom. It was so pretty. So it's called a green veil dressy. And again, not from the Hilo show, but it was from Carmela Orchids. And Carmela Orchids is also going to be a vendor. Their nursery is not open to the public. They do have a website, so you guys are able to order from them. But this is your opportunity to purchase orchids from them in person, right there at the show. You get to look at the plants, and they had, I think, 3 tables. They have a great selection, guys. Amazing, amazing selection. Carmela Orchids is super famous here in Hawaii. Their family has been in the orchid business for a really, really long time. And we have S&W orchids here on Oahu which is related to Carmela Orchids. They're owned by a brother and sister, Sheldon and Carmela. Anyways, another orchid that I got from them that I didn't get it from the show, but they had these at the show. It is this Lilian Yamata, Dendrobium Lilian Yamata. Beautiful purple and white flowers. Let me zoom in. The flowers are so pretty. And I believe Sheldon has a lot of these. So just in case, for those of you who are on the mainland and you can't attend the show, you might be able to order it. You can give Sheldon a call, tell him you saw it in my video, Orchids in Paradise, and maybe he can send you one. So I got this one. It was a bigger plant. It wasn't doing well. I divided it not that long ago, and it actually threw out like 6 spikes. Isn't that crazy? Like, I just divided it and it gave me spikes right after. So I have this division and I have another small one up here. And they're doing really well in a wooden basket with just a little bit of charcoal. I water pretty much every day, and they are in bright indirect. Well, this one's getting a little bit of direct sun because there's a gap between my shade cloth and the roof, but I don't see any sunburn. Everything's doing well. Okay, what else did I get from the Hilo show? Oh, that's right. I got a beautiful pink spotted cattleya from, I think it was Island Sun Orchids. I'll put the name on the screen. And I think the owner's name is Karen. Anyways, let me show you guys that. So it is this one right here. It is a pretty large cattleya, as you can see. I was about to say dendrobium. It is a pretty large cattleya. I actually divided this one. And I think this is the other division right here. Yep, this is it, guys. So this is the name. That's the name. And I just divided this one not that long ago. So I got 2 divisions out of this. And there's a new growth, as you can see. New roots. There's actually 2 new growths on this one. And this one has a bunch of new roots. So these are the same plant, I just divided it. And again, I will put the video on the screen so you guys can see what the flower looked like. Hopefully it'll bloom for me, but because I divided it, maybe it won't. Maybe I'll have to wait another year, but it is so worth it. This is such a beautiful, oh my gosh, absolutely gorgeous orchid. Anyways, some of the other vendors, Hawaii Hybrids is one. They are related to Carmela and SNW. They're all owned by brother and sister. Hawaii Hybrids, I don't believe they have a website. I'm not sure. They might have a website that you can order from them. Their nursery is also not open to the public, so that's the only opportunity that you have. They also had amazing orchids, beautiful hybrids. It is owned by Jarrett Takasaki, Jeremy's uncle, brother of Sheldon and Carmela. And he does his own hybridizing. And that's why it is called Hawaii Hybrids. So that is another great vendor. Of course, Akasuka is going to be there, guys. Akasuka has an amazing nursery. They are open to the public 2 days a week, just the showroom. So you can't tour the nursery, but you can visit their showroom. And I was lucky enough to have a private escorted tour with Takeshi and Kareen Akasuka. Their nursery is, oh my gosh, it is so amazing. They take so much pride in the quality of the orchid bark that they use, the orchids that they grow. It's just incredible. If you guys want to learn more about them, check out their website. I'll put their information on the screen. And also go watch my video of Akasuka Orchid Nursery. Oh, I also did a video of Carmela orchids. So if you guys haven't watched that, go and check that one out as well. Who else is going to be there? Oh, by the way, this one, I did get this from Carmela Orchids, and I showed it in my last video. So I'm not going to show it again. Like, I'm not going to put the video of the flowers, but if you guys want to see it, go and check it out in my other garden video. Another vendor that's going to be there is Hilo Orchid Farm. Last year, they won Best in Show. Oh my gosh, they put on an amazing display, guys. They had monster size orchids. And again, if I have a video clip of it, I'm going to put it on the screen for you guys to see. They had a beautiful display. Amazing, amazing display. Anyways, they're another wholesale only vendor. So this is their only retail event. And I don't believe they're taking on any new clients as well for wholesale, because they're already really, really busy. So this is your only opportunity to buy orchids from them. Another vendor that's going to be there is Kalapana Orchids. I do believe they sell wholesale and retail. So I'll put their information on the screen. They also had a beautiful display. They also had beautiful orchids for sale. And I don't believe their nursery is open to the public as well. So like I said, guys, this is your opportunity to purchase a lot of orchids from nurseries that you're not able to visit. So it's an amazing opportunity. It comes only once a year, and it is so worth going. I wish the airfare wasn't so expensive. It is like $200 just to travel to the neighbor island for like a 30-minute flight, guys. It is crazy. I actually debated whether or not I was gonna go on this trip, because for me to rent a car for a day, pay for my airfare, of course, I'm gonna spend money while I'm there, right? I have to buy lunch, have breakfast, of course not in that order, but you know what I mean. It's expensive, and Hawaii is really expensive. So this trip alone, not even including purchasing any orchids, it's gonna cost me minimum $500. So I honestly was debating whether or not I want to go, because I do have a trip, a family reunion coming up right after that, like the following week. And of course that's going to cost me money as well. So I almost decided not to go to this show, guys. But I know a lot of you want to see the video of the show, because I know not everybody has the opportunity to go. So I am gonna suck it up, and I'm gonna spend the money, and I'm gonna attend. But you guys can do me a favor by sharing my videos, hitting that like button, watching the video all the way through. YouTube, honestly, it pays peanuts. Like, I think it's $5 maybe for 1,000 views. So you have to have a lot of subscribers that are watching your videos like all the time, like in the tens or hundreds of thousands of views in order to make money. So guys, I definitely do not do this for the money. I just love I love orchids so much. I have such a passion for it. And sorry, I just hit my head on my pot. This area is definitely not made for tall people. I'm like 5 feet and I'm already hitting my head. Anyways, I do this because I have such a passion for orchids, and I want to share the beauty of the orchids that we have here in Hawaii. I do know that Hawaii was once known as the orchid capital of the world. Unfortunately, a lot of the nurseries here on Oahu have shut down, The only ones that we have left that are open to the public are S&W, of course, which if you guys have been watching my videos, you guys are very familiar with them, as well as Kawamoto Orchid Nursery. I've done a few videos there. There's another one on the east side, Olomana Orchids, and I think that's it. That's pretty much it. Everything else is like private. You need to make an appointment, or you need to know who owns it in order to be able to visit. Oh yeah, Doug DeMoss, that's right. Doug DeMoss has a nursery, but again, you have to call him and make an appointment. So because of this reason, I wanted to start a YouTube channel to share the orchids that we have here in Hawaii, to help promote the nurseries that we have left. And if they do offer shipping, for you guys to support them and order orchids from them, so that we can keep these nurseries alive and keep them in business. Anyways, guys, I didn't get this from the Hilo Orchid Show, but my yellow bird is in bloom. It had another spike, but unfortunately, I think the thrips got to it. Look at that. Isn't that horrible? I hate when that happens. Another one that gave me only one flower because the thrips got to it is this one right here. I think it's called Yamadara something. I can't remember the name. Anyways, I have it growing in a basket back there. I can't think of any other orchids that I got, guys, from the show. It's not that there wasn't orchids that I wanted. It's just that I was so busy doing my videos, trying to get information, doing interviews. The other year, was it last year or the other year? I think the other year, 2 years ago, the orchid president for the Hilo Orchid Society did a walkthrough of the show with me. I'm pretty sure it was 2 years ago. Carl Mendonca. Anyways, that was an amazing opportunity. He was able to tell me about the show, tell me about the awards. And again, if you guys haven't watched that video, go and check it out. There is 3 videos for you guys to watch. No, in fact, I think I have 4, because I think I split last year's in 2 parts. Anyways, this year I'm gonna try to do my best to cover all of the vendors, cover all of the displays. By the way, I didn't even mention the displays. Amazing orchid displays with orchids that you've never seen before. Well, I've never seen before. It's just incredible, guys. I'm like speechless. I don't know what to tell you guys. You guys have to either see it for yourself or you have to watch my videos. But these videos don't do it justice. You have to be there. It's such an amazing feeling just to be in that pavilion. Speaking of the pavilion, it is such a cool structure. Unlike anything you'll see, it is at the Edith Kanaka Ole Stadium. Hopefully I said that right. I think that's the name. And it's like a dome-shaped wood structure. It is so vintage, so cool. It is the same location where they hold the Merry Monarch, the hula festival. So being there, you just have this certain vibe. Everybody's happy, everybody's excited. It's just a really amazing time. You just have to be there at least one time. If you're able, you have to go at least once. But for me, this is going to be my 4th year in a row. And like I said, I am super excited, guys. I can't wait. And I hope I get to meet some of my viewers. Last year, some of them came up to me. So hopefully this year I meet more of you. Speaking of viewers, so I know a lot of my local viewers do not have YouTube accounts, because I run into you guys at the stores or at meetings, and you guys tell me that you watch my videos but you don't have an account, which is fine, which is, you know, it's okay. I know not everybody knows how to do that, but because I am going to be giving away 2 tickets, and today's the video, guys. I'm going to do it. Today is the day. I'm giving away 2 tickets to enter the Hilo Orchid Show. The first person who either comments in the video that you want the tickets, or if you happen to see me around and nobody else claimed it online and you tell me you want it, it's yours. Or you can either, if you have Instagram, you can leave me a message on there as well. So I'm gonna make it really easy. Oh, my arm is getting tired from holding my phone, guys. Hang on. Okay, my elbow is cramping up from holding my phone up. Anyways, so 3 different ways. You can either comment on my YouTube video, leave me a message or a comment on my Instagram, or if you see me in person, you can just tell me that you want the tickets. So the first person to claim it is the one that's gonna get it. Super simple, okay? And the way it's gonna work is that I will give your name to my connection at the Hilo Orchid Society, and all you have to do is when you show up at the entrance, you tell them your name and the tickets will be there waiting for you. So really, really simple, guys. So good luck to whoever wants it. What else did I have to tell you guys? I know there's a lot of other vendors that I didn't mention. Again, I'm gonna put the list of the vendors on the screen so you guys can see them. And I'm pretty sure, like I mentioned earlier, that there is a vendor from California. And I will put their name on the screen if I can find it, or if I recognize it in the vendor list. Oh, there's also a vendor there that specializes in cymbidiums. And I've never bought an orchid from them, but I really love cymbidiums. So this year, I think I'm gonna try and purchase one. They had some really pricey ones, like $100. I think it was like a black cymbidium, but it is something that you don't normally see here, even at our shows. So this is a great opportunity, guys. I hope if you're still on the fence that you decide that you're gonna go. And if you're there on Friday and you happen to see me, stop me, say hello. If you want to be in my video, I'll be happy to put you in there. But other than that, I think that is it for today's video. One more announcement to make. The Eva Orchid Show is coming up on the 18th and 19th. So that is before the Hilo show. I'm going to be a vendor. It is going to be on Renton Road. I'll put the information on the screen. Hopefully you guys can come support the Eva Orchid Society, because this is their first show in many, many years. Their club was inactive for a while after COVID. They just started up about a year ago, so this is their first show since coming back. So support the local vendors and the Eva Orchid Society. And I think that's it, guys. Until next time, remember to always live aloha. Mahalo for watching, everyone.